there is myself who is coming from somewhere else. There is this girl who is communicating with me. There is this agreement between us that allows the communication to occur. And then there is you, who she has added in, which is an additional layer. So you can see this process as we go along. This makes things more complicated than it needs to be, or than it usually is. I'm not sure the best terminology here. From our perspective, she's making it harder by doing it this way. From her perspective, she's making it more interesting by doing it this way. Our desires are not perfectly matched in this way. Part of it is she's not sure of her own desires either, and she has fear. We will help her to overcome these issues. If we do this, she will improve. She will improve on the things she thinks count as improving. Keep in mind that we don't have opinions on what she thinks is better or worse. These are her opinions, which we comply with as part of the agreement. We do not have opinions about her world and what she thinks is good. These are her opinions. But in order to have this communication, we agree. We must agree. The communication is about agreement. Some things are not our main interest, but they can still occur if we agree. Communication is our main desire because we are curious. I hope this answers your question. Why are we doing this? It's because we want to. It is the nature of our species to want to do things in detail, to understand every detail, and to consider every detail. So that will be part of some of our communications because it is our nature to do so. Detail is important to us, even if it's not to you. Your greatest strength, no, I won't say it's your greatest strength. A great strength of yours is your ability to ignore detail and get a great deal of things done in a giant swath. But it's also your weakness that you don't know what's going on underneath. You don't understand the detail. Because you don't understand the detail, it makes you... There is a term that you use that I don't like, but I will use it. It's sloppy. But I don't like this term because it indicates, as part of the word, some kind of a judgment as it being good or bad. It is more so just that in order to have one thing, in strength, you lose some things in another area. In this case, in order to create rapidly and quickly, there is a weakness of detail, understanding, and because of this, the outcome is not as pure because you don't spend time on the detail. This makes you very rapid creators, but not always as it does not always turn out the way you think it will, because you didn't think it through. You didn't think of the details. Part of the goal here is to help you understand that better. What should I call? The girl wants to know what name we will use. I like the name Ophelia because of the word feel and because it has a joking meaning of, if you say it in a sloppy way, it's like, oh, I feel ya, which I think is hilarious. So that's why I want to be Ophelia. But I can see the girl does not love this name. And it's making us laugh. So we will think further on this, I think. We have not agreed yet on the name I will go by. I will let her decide when we are separate and she is using her own regular common sense. This is such an interesting word. Her regular common sense mind. I think she will say that it is too common a name and she won't like it. Ophelia.